In the world of organized crime, few names instill as much fear and intrigue as Dawood Ibrahim, India's most wanted criminal. This man, shrouded in mystery and controversy, sits atop a powerful and dangerous criminal network. From smuggling and extortion to more heinous crimes like terrorism, Dawood Ibrahim has left an indelible mark on the face of organized crime. Born to a humble police constable in Mumbai, his rise to infamy is a dark tale of ambition, ruthlessness, and cunning. His notoriety has earned him a place on India's most wanted list, a testament to his criminal prowess and the threat he poses to society. Many believe he is currently hiding in plain sight in Pakistan, shielded by those who turn a blind eye to his nefarious activities. Today, we dive into the dark world of Dawood Ibrahim, tracing his journey from a small-time criminal to a feared underworld don. Born in 1955 in the narrow lanes of Dongri in Mumbai, Dawood's life was far from ordinary even from a young age. Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar, as he was officially known, was the son of a police constable. His humble beginnings were steeped in a paradoxical mix of law enforcement and lawlessness. Growing up in the densely populated area of Dongri, young Dawood was exposed to the daily hustle and struggles of the city's underbelly. The very lanes he played in were also the stages of countless illicit activities, breeding grounds for the city's notorious underworld. His father, a man of law, could do little to shield him from this harsh reality. Dawood's initiation into crime was neither sudden nor unexpected. It was a gradual immersion fueled by his surroundings and the desire to break free from the confines of his circumstances. He began with petty crimes, small robberies, and minor hustles, but it wasn't long before he proved himself to be a cut above the rest. His cunning, charisma, and audacity made him a standout figure in the underworld. Dawood was not just a criminal, he was a strategist, a leader. He had a knack for gathering people, forming alliances, and expanding his sphere of influence. His initial foray into crime started to evolve into an organized syndicate, which would later be known as the infamous D Company. In the late 70s and early 80s, Dawood's name began to echo louder in the corridors of power. His network spread from the narrow lanes of Dongri to the opulent skyscrapers of Mumbai. He was no longer just a local thug. He was becoming a force to reckon with, a name that instilled fear. In the unforgiving world of crime, Dawood was climbing the ladder of notoriety, each rung taking him deeper into the abyss. His rise was marked by violence, fear, and a ruthless ambition that knew no bounds. The young boy from Dongri was slowly carving his name in the world of crime, laying the foundation for an empire of fear. By the 1980s, Dawood Ibrahim had become a feared name in India's criminal underworld. This era marked the zenith of his reign of terror. Dawood's criminal enterprise was vast and varied, from smuggling to extortion and even murder. His name became synonymous with crime and fear as his influence spread across the nation. Dawood's smuggling operations were extensive, spanning across continents. He had his tendrils in everything from electronics to gold and even narcotics. His network was intricate and impenetrable, making him a formidable figure in the world of illicit trade. Every illegal item that slipped through India's borders had his signature on it, metaphorically speaking. But it wasn't just smuggling that gave Dawood his notoriety. Extortion was another major part of his criminal portfolio. Whether it was business tycoons or film stars, no one was safe from his clutches. His word was law, and those who defied him faced dire consequences. The fear he instilled was palpable, creating an atmosphere of trepidation that permeated society. His reign of terror reached its peak in the early 90s with the infamous 1993 Mumbai blasts. This was a series of 12 bomb explosions that rocked the city of Mumbai, causing widespread destruction and loss of life. Dawood Ibrahim, along with his associates, was implicated in this horrifying event. The blasts were meticulously planned and ruthlessly executed, a grim testament to the lengths Dawood was willing to go to assert his power. The 1993 Mumbai blasts were more than just a criminal act. They were a declaration of war against the state, an act of terrorism that shook the nation to its core. The aftermath was devastating, with hundreds dead and thousands injured. The city was scarred, both physically and emotionally, its spirit bruised but not broken. The 1993 Mumbai blasts were a turning point, marking Dawood not just as a criminal, but a terrorist. His actions had crossed a line, and the man once feared as a criminal was now reviled as a terrorist. This event cemented his status as India's most wanted and marked a new chapter in his reign of terror. Following the Mumbai blasts, Dawood became a fugitive, allegedly finding refuge in Pakistan. This marked a new chapter in his life, one that is steeped in mystery and international intrigue. It's said that Dawood found safe haven in the bustling city of Karachi, under the watchful eyes of Pakistan's intelligence agencies. Now, imagine being a fugitive, but not just any fugitive. A fugitive who is most wanted by a nation of over 1 billion people. But instead of living in constant fear, the fugitive is rumored to have a luxurious life, hidden in plain sight, shielded by those who should ideally be hunting him down. Sounds like a thriller movie plot, doesn't it? But this is the twisted reality of Dawood Ibrahim. Reports suggest that Dawood has been living in Pakistan under various aliases. Intelligence sources claim that he is operating his criminal empire from there, with the alleged support of the Pakistani government. He's not just hiding, he's thriving. This alleged protection to a globally designated terrorist has undoubtedly strained relations between India and Pakistan. India has repeatedly demanded his extradition, providing dossiers of evidence to Pakistan and to international bodies. However, Pakistan continues to deny his presence on its soil, despite numerous reports suggesting otherwise. The situation is akin to a dangerous game of chess where Dawood is a pawn and the players are the two nuclear-armed neighbors. It's a grim reminder of the lengths some governments will allegedly go to in order to further their agendas, even if it means protecting a notorious criminal. It's a saga that has unfolded over decades, a testament to the complexities of international politics and diplomacy. It's a narrative of alleged state-sponsored protection of a criminal, a narrative that raises questions about the very principles of justice and accountability. Despite India's repeated demands, Dawood remains at large in Pakistan, allegedly under the protection of the Pakistani government. His continued alleged presence there is a stark reminder of the challenges that lie ahead in the fight against global terrorism. This is the story of the fugitive in Pakistan. For over 2 decades, Dawood Ibrahim has evaded justice, but the pursuit is far from over. The Indian authorities have relentlessly pursued Dawood, the fugitive who has left a lasting blot on the nation's conscience. India's tireless efforts to bring him to justice have been met with resistance, particularly from Pakistan, where Dawood is believed to be hiding. This pursuit has not been a solitary one. India has sought the help of international agencies such as the Interpol and the United Nations. The UN Security Council's sanctions list includes Dawood, a testament to the grave nature of his crimes. These sanctions have put pressure on Pakistan, urging them to take action against the criminal residing within their borders. However, the pursuit of Dawood is not merely about bringing a single criminal to justice. It's about something far greater. It's about justice for the countless lives affected by his reign of terror. It's about sending a message to the world that no matter how powerful a criminal may be, they cannot evade the long arm of the law forever. The pursuit of Dawood has also had a significant impact on India-Pakistan relations. His presence in Pakistan and the apparent lack of action from the Pakistani authorities to apprehend him has been a major bone of contention between the two nations. It has strained their relations, adding to the long list of issues that have led to the tense geopolitical climate between these neighboring countries. But despite the challenges, India remains undeterred. The quest for justice is a long and arduous one. But it is a journey that India is willing to undertake, no matter how long it takes, no matter how many obstacles stand in the way. Though Dawood remains elusive, India's resolve to bring its most wanted criminal to justice remains stronger than ever. The pursuit of justice may be endless, but so too is the resolve of those who seek it. Dawood Ibrahim's journey from a small-time criminal to India's most wanted has been marred by bloodshed and fear. His rise to power has left a trail of devastation, impacting countless lives and forever altering the landscape of organized crime in India. As he currently resides under the protection of Pakistan, his presence has only fueled the fire of tension between two nations already at odds. His reign of terror has not been forgotten, nor has the pursuit of justice been abandoned. The Indian government, along with international agencies, continues to relentlessly pursue his extradition and bring him to face the consequences of his actions. It's a pursuit that speaks volumes about the dedication to upholding justice, despite the challenges and roadblocks along the way. As the hunt for Dawood continues, one thing is clear. The shadow of this infamous criminal looms large over India and Pakistan. His story serves as a stark reminder of the destructive power of crime and the enduring pursuit of justice.